I'm in. The primary defense grid is down, but thermal sensors are still active. Bingo.
The video you just watched was completely created with AI. One consistent character, multiple cinematic scenes, realistic lighting, camera movement. It honestly looks like a short sequence from a sci-fi movie. And the interesting part is that creating it was actually much easier than you might expect. I made this using a new tool called Pi inside the Utopai platform. This tool was recently introduced, and many people believe it could bring a big shift in the world of AI video storytelling. Because instead of generating just a short random clip, it can actually create a multi-scene cinematic story. So now I'm going to show you exactly how I created this video from scratch. Step 1. Creating a project. Once you enter the platform, this is the projects page. On the left side, you'll see a section called Your Projects, and at the bottom there's a very simple button. Create New Project. We'll click this to start a new project. At the top of the screen, you can also see the main sections of the workflow: characters, keyframes, video, editor, and history. Basically, the entire process of creating the cinematic video happens through these steps. Step 2. Choosing the aspect ratio. At the bottom of the screen, you can choose the aspect ratio. You have 3 options: 16:9, 9:16, and 1:1. For a cinematic video like this one, I'm selecting 16:9. But if you want to create something for TikTok or Instagram Reels, you could choose 9:16 instead. Step 3. Creating the character. Now we go to the character section. This is where we define the main character of the story. At the bottom of the screen, there's a prompt box where you can describe your character. In this example, I kept it simple. I wrote something like, a cinematic female character in her mid-20s, confident and intelligent, slightly wavy white hair, expressive eyes, wearing a futuristic black outfit with subtle glowing blue elements, like the main character of a sci-fi movie. It doesn't have to be extremely complex. Once you submit the prompt, the system analyzes it and suggests a visual style. In this case, I selected photorealistic live action, because I wanted the result to look like a real film scene. Then I simply click Approve. Step 4. Generating the character image. If you already have a reference image for the character, you can upload it here. But if you don't, that's completely fine. The system can generate the character automatically based on your description. In this example, I didn't upload any reference image. I just let the system generate one from the prompt. And as you can see, the result already looks very cinematic. Once everything looks good, we click Approve again. Step 5. Turning the story into scenes. Now we move to the Keyframes tab. This is one of the most interesting parts of the process. Here, Pi automatically converts the idea into multiple cinematic shots. In this example, the system generated 10 different storyboard shots. So it basically created a full visual storyboard for the scene. Each keyframe represents a different part of the story. If you want, you can adjust or modify any of these scenes. But in this example, the sequence already looked really good, so I simply clicked Approve. Step 6. Generating the video. Next, we go to the video section. This is where Pi turns those keyframes into actual animated shots. Each keyframe becomes a moving cinematic clip. Then the system automatically assembles all the scenes together into a single video. Usually this step can take around 20 to 30 minutes, since the platform needs to render the scenes. But once it's finished, you get exactly the kind of cinematic result you saw at the beginning of this video.
You're late. The firewall is already cycling.
I had to take the scenic route.
The perimeter was heavily guarded.
Did you get the override codes?
I always get the codes. Let's move before the drones arrive.
A full AI-generated movie sequence. Step 7, editing this video. And if you want to make additional edits afterward, that option is also built in. Right below the video, you can see several options: download, video editor, upscale, and share. If you enter the video editor, you can refine the video even further. What makes this tool really interesting is how simple the workflow actually is. You basically write a simple prompt, approve a few steps, and the system builds the storyboard, scenes, and final cinematic video for you. It feels less like using a complicated tool, and more like directing a short film with AI. Don't forget to like the video and leave a comment below. I read every single one of them. Your support truly means a lot to me. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.